Hey guys, Dijon here from Trend Watchers, and today I have another video prepared for you guys titled Expanding Your Channel's Family Tree. Now I know that may seem like an odd title, but it's going to make sense, so just make sure you stick around for this entire video and you actually watch it all the way through. But really what we're going to be covering in this video is we're really going to understand what the 80-20 rule is. And we're going to use the 80-20 rule to maximize our subscribers. And then next we're going to be building our channel's family tree. And then once we start building our family tree, we're going to start understanding grafting and how to apply it to our channel. And then we're going to go over why massive channels fail. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started into things. So you're probably wondering, what is the 80-20 rule? Well, the 80-20 rule is basically, 20% of your effort gives you 80% of your results. That's usually how you want things to be. You don't want it to where you're putting like 80% of your energy only get 20% of your results. I mean that there will be you're still going to get results in the end, but you're using a lot of energy for just a little output. You want to put as little energy as possible to get the maximum output. That's the way. That's really how you want to use the 80-20 rule. And just to kind of give you some examples of the 80-20 rule, because this here doesn't not only apply on YouTube, also a lot of aspects in your life. Like 20% of criminals commit 80% of the crimes, 20% of drivers cause 80% of all traffic accidents, 80% of pollution originates from 20% of all factories, 20% of companies represent 80% of sales, 20% of employees are responsible for 80% of the results, and we're going to hop a little bit down here. 80% of your distractions comes from 20% of your sources. That might be useful for like personal productivity. And language is the most frequently used 20% of the words account for 80% of the words occurrences. The richest 20% people in the world have 80% of the world's income. And then there's just so many different examples of this with this 80-20 rule. Even on Earth, 80% of the Earth is covered in water, only 20% of it is covered in land. It's scary as to how this applies to almost everything. And on YouTube, 20% of your videos, they're going to generate about 80% of your views on average. Now, of course, for some people this number might be lower or higher, but generally, the ratio is around 20-80%. So you're probably wondering, how do we take advantage of the 20% so that we're able to get that 80% output? So before we figure out how to take advantage of this 20%, we first need to figure out how do we identify this 20%. And we're able to identify this 20% through our viral videos. So just to kind of show you an example from one of my test channels I've been using to test a lot of trends, I'm actually going to show you guys it for once. This was actually the video I really wanted to save one of these channels for. But as you can see right here, I crunched all the numbers for this channel right here. And as you can see, my average views per, well, first of all, this screenshot right here, it's a screenshot of the most popular videos for this one particular channel I was doing. As you can see here, I was doing a lot of entertainment stuff. But really, as you can see, my average views per video, I got to crunch down to about 150K per views. I had a total of 66 videos that are public as of now. My viral video capacity was 500,000 to 5 million views. As you can see right here, 500,000. It's in and I have it topped up at 5 million. But as you can see here, I kind of got stuck around the 3 million mark right there. But 5 million is kind of like the high end for the VVC. My total channel views for this channel here was 30 million views, and the total views from the top 20% is 2.3 million and then 500,000 right there. And the crazy thing is, the top 20%, it's all these videos right here out of 66. And when you and really when you add all these numbers together, you're gonna get just over 23 million views, which is a lot. And when you put and I guess when you take all these views and you put it over the total my total channel views for this one channel in particular, 23 million over 30 million, that gives you around a 78%. So like my top 20%, like all my viral videos, they accounted for more than 78% of my total views for the channel, which is absolutely huge. So which brings us back to this question. How do we take advantage of this 20%? Now you're probably wondering, like, why the 20%? Like, I could have focused on the 80%, but if I focus on like the 80%, that wasn't getting me as much views as these viral videos were. Let's do some math here. So the 80%, that would have given me just about 6.5 million views. That's what the 80% would have gotten me. And how I got 6.5 million views, I took my my total channel views here, and I subtracted it from the total amount of views I got from the 20%. That leaves me with like 6.5 a million right there. And really, had I kept on focusing on that 80% that wasn't getting me a lot of views, I may have gotten about probably like just over 10 million views, 10 million total views for this particular test channel right here. But as you can see, since I focused on the 20%, I was able to triple that to like 30 million plus. So that's really why you want to focus on the 20%. So believe it or not, this channel used to be a gaming channel. Now you're probably wondering, how did I go from video games to memes? How did this happen? And really the best way to explain this phenomena is I'm going to introduce you guys to our channel's family tree. So this is really where your channel niche, comes to play right here. And this is really why I really wanted you guys to really take this exercise we did back in video 2, I believe, like really seriously, and really put a lot of time and effort into this right here, because this here, it is really the foundation of your channel, and it's really going to dictate where your channel goes in the future. And really skipping over this, you're really just going to be it's just going to make growing and evolving your channel extremely hard. That's why you really want to you really want to make sure you really define your channel niche and your main sub niche with the rest of these points already filled out, because if not, your channel is absolutely going to crumble. Now let's get to the channel family tree. So a YouTube channel family tree, it's gonna look something like this. So as you can see right here, I made this family tree kind of like for this channel here in particular, and I kind of started off like this. So I kind of started off posting like like games / mods. I was gonna do like kind of like mod videos showing people how to like install a particular mod in the games, So I first had my channel niche right here, and then I was working with 3 trends at the time. My first trend was Minecraft, second trend was Black Ops 2, then my third trend was Roblox, right? So I was testing my channel niche with these 3 trends right here, and then as you can see, Minecraft just didn't work for me. So because it didn't work, I didn't go too far. But Black Ops 2, I was getting some traction from that, and the same thing with Roblox as well. So I started moving into Black Ops videos and Roblox videos. And as you can see here with the Black Ops videos, I took this trend and I was mixing it with other trends, but this didn't work out as well. So I went along with the Roblox route. I was testing Roblox along with dank memes and kind of like some trolling as well, right? And obviously the dank memes, they worked out really well. That's how I got into that's how the memes started like taking over like my top positions on this one particular channel. So I was doing the dank memes, and then I was testing this dank memes idea of like this trend, that trend, this trend, another trend. For example, Fortnite right here. As you can see, like I got like a Fortnite video, 2.4 million views. Like I was constantly testing out things with this dank meme stuff, and then like the things that were successful. Let's say these 2 things weren't successful, right? But this first one up here and the third one down, they were successful. As you can see, I kept on branching out. I kept on testing. I was constantly evolving. That's how I was able to keep this channel alive for over like 4+ years. I was constantly growing this channel's family tree. And one thing you're gonna notice is that you need to constantly be evolving if you want to make your if you really want to make your YouTube channel relevant. Almost like a business in the real world. If you're not innovating, you're not going to be in business for long. Maybe in the short term, but in the long term, your competitors, they're just gonna absolutely crush you. That's why it is really important to just have this for your YouTube channel, so that you really have that sturdy foundation, and also so that you have somewhere to start from. And really, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the bigger channels out there. One channel, for example, is PewDiePie. So when you go back to his channel, click on videos, and then you go here to the sort by button, and you click sort by oldest, oldest first to newest. So it's going to show you, like his oldest video right here, and it's going to start, yeah, basically like his oldest uploads on his channel, right? You're going to see he did a lot of Minecraft and Black Ops, right? Now when you go, if you pull up his channel right now, he's doing something completely different, and you know why? Because he was constantly growing his channel's family tree. So first he started with gaming, right? And he was doing Minecraft, Black Ops. So what else was he doing here? Amnesia. Okay, so Minecraft, Black Ops, and Amnesia, right? He was doing those, and whichever one of these went popular, he kept on just focusing on that route, and he kept on. And really, as he kept on going down, like I said, from one box to another, he kept testing them out with different trends, and whichever one blew up, he just kept on testing and testing to the point to where he has over like 100 million subscribers today. This doesn't happen by accident, you guys. He was constantly growing his channel's family tree. And what I want you guys to do now is I want you to pause this video, and I want you to go and look at some of your favorite YouTubers, and I want you to just go to their channel, click on videos, and then sort the videos by the oldest. Look at their oldest videos, look at them all, and then compare them to what they're posting right now. I can guarantee you that probably around 80% of them, they're posting something completely different that they probably would have never thought they'd be posting videos about. So just pause this video and do that exercise, and then I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so hopefully you guys did that exercise right there, and really really, as you were going through some of your favorite YouTubers' old videos, you probably noticed that they kind of had some sort of family tree going on there. And if you really took the time to really graph it, you could probably make a chart kind of like this right here, kind of showing you like all the trends and topics they were bouncing around and testing out. And really by doing this, and also combining this, what I showed you guys in video 10, I believe, it's really going to allow you to just grow exponentially. Because really, when you start testing out a lot of different things, especially when they're revolved around trends, you are really going to grow. We're talking about exponentially. So, how do we revive old branches? And by old branches, I mean like, as you can see right here, like I tried Minecraft back in the day, right? It didn't work out for me, right? So I kept on going along right here. But let's say I'm over here, right? Eventually, it wouldn't hurt to go back and try to revive these branches. So how do we revive these old branches? And the best way to do that is by this technique called grafting. Now, if you guys don't know what grafting is, I'm going to show you guys it right now. It's really cool. So grafting in horticulture, cannot speak today. Grafting is used for a variety of purposes: to repair injured trees, to reduce dwarf trees and shrubs, to strengthen plants' resistance to certain diseases, to retain vital characteristics, to adapt varieties to adverse soil or climate conditions, to ensure pollination, to reduce. So really, people use grafting, and in nature a lot, to really for a variety of purposes. but really, one of the main purposes they use them for is like to repair injured trees and to really increase the strength of plants. And really, we want to apply this concept to our family tree right here. So like we got these weak branches here, right? As time goes on, we constantly want to be I mean, you don't want to focus too much on this right here, but you eventually want to come back to it, like every now and then, and try to try to nurture it through grafting to see if you can kind of extend this out even further. Because the more branches you have out, the more options you have, and the more options you have, the more testing you can do, and the more testing you can do, the more viral videos you're gonna get. So it all works out in the end. So yeah, that's really why you need to be that's really why you really want to take the time to really revive these old branches right here. But most of you guys, you don't need to worry about this right now. These here, this is really advanced tactics for more of my bigger and developed channels that have already kind of got their structure down. Already have a few viral videos going on to where they're starting to like conquer a lot of keywords. This here is a great technique to use to conquer a lot of keywords, so that you're able to get those passive views, so that when your channel does start to slow down, your monthly view count isn't going to be affected as much, you know. But really, you know, the main concept from this video is that you need to always be testing out. Because look at this. I mean, if I just focus on Black Ops, I guess that test channel I had, it would have failed. And even though Black Ops was a little bit successful, you know, I would have grown further had I've kept on, you know, like focusing on Roblox, think memes, and testing out all these different variables like I actually did. So that's why you don't want to just focus on one thing specifically. You want to be testing out a lot of big things. And this is the reason why big channels fail. Let's look at Sky Does Everything. You know, he also started with a lot of Minecraft videos, right? And it did great. 6.1, 2.2, 800K, 1.2, 800K, 700K, 500,000, 700, 500,000, 500,000, 500,000, 500,000. He was doing pretty good, you know. Back when he got started with Minecraft, and really, you know, he was doing everything right, except that he kept on focusing in on Minecraft too much. He wasn't testing out with different games or different things. He kept everything Minecraft related. And then by him doing that, he really killed his channel. And then when you look at him now, now he's starting to do a variety of things. You know, he still does a little bit of Minecraft. He's doing Reddit, those Reddit forum reviews. I don't get rich quick. I'm broke. Just like random compilation things, animations right here. As you can see, he's doing a variety of things now. But it's kind of too late because he he waited too long to start testing out these things, and that's why, you know, like and I mean, like, now that he's starting to innovate, sure, he might get a few viral videos here and there, but I believe it's a bit too late for his channel because he really focused in too much on one channel that was working, but he really wasn't testing out, kind of like how I was right here. And for that reason, that's why his channel failed. And it is possible for him to get back to the levels he was back in the day, but it's going to be really hard because on YouTube, once you get the ball rolling, once you get this boulder rolling, it's going to be extremely easy. But the second you stop, it's going to be extremely hard to get to get this a boulder rolling back again. Because I forgot which law it was, which one, Newton's law was it? Crap, I cannot call off the top of my head. But basically, you know, things that are moving, they're easier to keep moving. But really, when you stop, it just gets harder to get that thing back going again. That's why you constantly want to be testing out and innovating new things. And this concept doesn't only apply on YouTube, but also in life as well. Let's say with sales, right? If you even if you did like 20 years of sales and then you stop for like 5 years, take a vacation, then you want to get back into the game, you know, you're gonna be behind. You're gonna be slacking a lot. It's gonna be really hard for you because now that you stopped doing the sales for like a period of time, it's gonna be even harder to get that ball back rolling because even though you're doing it for 20 years, maybe your first 1 to 5 years you were slowly getting the ball rolling. Then the next 5 to 15, you're really starting to get it moving, and then in those last 5 years, you just had like just that boulder was just racing down the hill to the point to where you could hardly keep up with it, and you were so prosperous. But the second you stop that boulder, you know, it's gonna take a long time and a lot of work to get it back to the point to where it was. And it's the same way on YouTube. But that's it for this video right here. Please go check out the next video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to take advantage of the 8th wonder of the world. This here is extremely important. You do not want to miss out on it. And yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.